YouTube, what's going on, boys? How we doing, man? Shout out to all you guys, man. Cheers. As always, it's a blessing to be able to make another video for you guys, man. It's your boy Sebastian, aka Seb Waddles, aka Seb Conscious, man. On this channel, guys, I like to tap in with the kingdom of God, and I like to talk about my experience here on this planet and how to help others rise from spiritual death, with a variety of different topics, man. Putting down your bad habits and learning to get on a journey of self-improvement and self-love. Alright, guys. Title for this video is something that me and Martin talked about in our last podcast. It's going to be about how, females. All right, I'm gonna talk about the females because I want to talk about something that's been going down at my new job, going down at my work. But it's not just the females. It's everybody. It's everybody that you come in contact with. So basically, guys, they're gonna want to, like me and Martin said, some of these people are going to bring out the binoculars. They're just gonna be all up in your stuff. Sometimes it's going to be blatant. Sometimes it's going to be secretive. They're going to be like hiding in the bushes, hiding around the corner, just, what's he up to? He looks different. Just weird stuff. All right. And it's because, guys, on retention, bro, you have a different swagger. You have a different way you move. You have a different... just a different way that you behave. Retention changes you from the inside out. So, what I like to say is, it's a removal process. So, you're going to be going through a lot of stuff that is going to simplify you as a man, bro. So, you're not going to be wanting to do all this shit to where, trying to be extra, there's so many guys out there that are wanting to be extra. They want to be the funniest guy in the room. They want to be the smartest guy in the room. They want to be the coolest guy in the room, and you can tell who's doing this, guys, and who isn't. It's very obvious. All right, and once you're tapped into this stuff, you can tell who's doing it, man. The people that don't need attention, they just chill back. They don't even necessarily talk very much. I feel like that's kind of what happens on retention, because you understand that a lot of these people are doing it for attention, and that means that there's something lacking inside of you if you're behaving like this. You feel me, guys? So retention is going to get you to a place where potentially that is how it is. You get to a place where you're removing a lot of these weird personality traits that you once had. You know what I'm saying, guys? And people are picking up on that. People are picking up on your subtle nuances, your subtle body language, the things that you say, and just, you're essentially going to be somebody who a lot of people don't understand. You aren't going to be simping. You basically are going to be in a place where you're not treating women. You're not going to be putting other women on a pedestal. You're not going to be putting, man, this new job that I'm at, I've been having some experiences. I've talked about it in a couple different podcasts, but, as you guys know, I got a new job and all this stuff, and, I'm the cook at this restaurant, right? And there's a front of a house section, and there's like usually 3-4 women, working there at a time. And it's usually like younger girls that are younger than me. I'm in my early 30s, so these girls are like early 20s. So, I mean, a little bit out of my range. I know that's kind of up for debate, but, me personally, for some reason, I have a hard time even conceptualizing that. A lot of these girls are like 21, 22, 23. I'm almost, damn near 10 years older than them. So I don't look at them like they're even a potential, suitor for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just chilling back, doing my thing. And, within a week, you guys, of working there, one of them just follows me around, like a like a poodle dog, you know, everywhere I go. The other day she came up to me and she like came up to me and sniffed me, bro. Like sniffed my arm. She goes, "Oh my God, what cologne is that? You know, what cologne are you wearing?" I'm just like, and then she actually knew what cologne it was, which is a trip. I'm like, "How do you know that, bro?" And she's like, "That's my favorite cologne." You know, I wear this like Armani cologne, you know. She knew exactly what it was. I'm like, "All right, you know, touche." But and then the next day, it was this older woman, you know, this older woman who's, you know, she's got a couple kids, but she came in and she's just love bombing me, you know, like crazy, love bombing me, and basically saying, "Oh, you look like this, you look like this." She said I looked like Channing Tatum, the actor, you know, in the movie Magic Mike, which dude is a stripper in that movie, you know, so male stripper, and I don't think I look like that guy at all. I think she's just saying because I'm like, you know, bigger, you know what I'm saying? Like I got muscles and shit like that, you know. I be hitting the gym, boys. Come on. You already know. You know, we be, you know, retention, we gotta hit the gym. That's a must. So it's been a while, bro. So, you know, that's the thing that these girls notice, you know, for a guy like me. "Oh, your muscles, blah, 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 this and that." But this one was weird, bro. You know, saying I was a stripper, a male stripper, and all this stuff. And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't see the correlation, you know." I was like, I guess that's a compliment, you know, because, you know, Channing Tatum isn't a bad looking dude, but like, you feel me, guys? And then later she's like, I was like, "Yeah, I never seen the movie." And then she goes, "Oh, well, I'm gonna watch it later for you." Winks at me, and then later, and then she's like looking at me. She's like, "You're different," you know. And I'm just like standing there. She's looking at me like I was like a snack, you know, like she wanted to devour me, and I'm just like, it made me uncomfortable, you know. And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, how am I different?" You know. And then she's just like looking at me like with those dreamy eyes, and she's like, "Mm-mm." And then she's like looking at me, like she was like licking her lips and looking at me, guys. Like it was messed up, low key. Like makes me uncomfortable working with this woman now because I'm not attracted to her, you know. But it is what it is. She's kind of cool sometimes, but you know when she's doing that stuff, it's a little much. And you feel me, guys? So that's something that I had to get used to. And then, you know, these girls, man, for some reason when I come into work, it's like I'm being treated like I'm a celebrity or something. You know, they're always wanting to ask about me. They're always wanting to ask questions and essentially investigate. You know, that's how it is, man. Because you set yourself apart. That's the thing is, you go on retention long enough, you set yourself apart from all the other guys because you're so dialed in, you know, to your journey with God, your purpose. There's a lot of different factors, man. But you know, you have a different swagger. And you're walking around. Women notice this. Your body language. You aren't simping. You know, so you aren't focusing on the women. You know, you aren't, and they notice that. You know, you're literally on your own business, and you're not like making unnecessary, you know, awkward eye contact where they'll catch you looking at them. You're not doing any of that. You know, you're looking at whatever you're looking at. You know, you're only speaking to them when they address you, right? You're not putting any extra effort towards focusing on them. You know what I'm saying? And they notice that because all the other guys are doing that. All the other guys are trying to initiate conversations with them, you know, over nothing, just to be able to interact with them and potentially sprout a connection or whatever. You guys already know what time it is. So when you're making unnecessary interactions with these girls, that's another. It's kind of a simping behavior. You feel me, guys? Another reason is on retention, you're on your purpose. You already talked about this before, but you glow differently and you move differently when you're a guy on your purpose. So for my case, you know, the purpose is being on retention, having a connection with God, making content, and then my podcast with Martin. So I have all these different things that, you know, feel like my new purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely on my purpose, and I'm. A lot of the times, I'm feeling good when I come into work. Maybe me and Martin had just recorded a fire podcast, and you know that makes me feel good. So I come in to work, and you know, head held high, my back is straight, and smiling, I'm confident. You guys already know, man. So you guys all, whatever you have that is your purpose, it's going to make you feel the same way. Whatever it is in your life that makes you feel good, fires off the healthy dopamine, gets you into a good place. You're feeling accomplished, you're feeling happy, and you're feeling successful. That's another reason why females will investigate you, because there's a lot of guys out here that are drained, bro. They're fapping, they're on the websites, and they're literally drained. Their skin is like a weird color. You feel me? Because they're out here drained, and they're out here simping too. So they're doing a lot of weird, different tactics. And the girls pick up on this, bro. So as soon as you, all those three things combined, man. When you're not simping and you're on your purpose, sheesh, you turn into somebody who they are gonna want to investigate. All right. So another reason. You look good on retention. You look better. You got the glow. Your skin looks better. Maybe your hair's, looking better. Your hair is coming in. Your beard looks good. All the different things, the physical traits that we talk about. Your skin is restoring. Your hair is restoring. You look good, man. Especially if you, out there in the sun, getting some sun. Your skin looks nice, and they notice that stuff. And your self-care is up, so your hygiene is up. You're making sure that you're taking care of yourself. You're on point, man. Your clothes are clean every day. Doing your laundry, making sure you look fresh, right? It's kind of how it is on SR, man. You're paying attention to all the little details because you're so locked in and dialed in. Your discipline, your godly discipline goes into effect, and that starts to rub off on wherever you go, because think about it, that's just how we are as human nature. When we observe other people, we notice that stuff too. You see someone who's kind of looking bummy or whatever, you notice that, or someone who looks nice, or someone who's looking fresh, you notice that too, So you're sending messages to people by the way that you look, It's all, everything is accounted for, in the spiritual realm. All this stuff is accounted for, you guys. So all the things that are left unsaid, they have weight behind them. You feel me? So, and then next thing, you guys, is your communication skills are on point. All right, your communication skills, your eye contact. So when it is time to interact with other people, you're gonna be on point. Your eye contact will be good. It'll be very focused. Your response times will be very fast. Your brain is going to, on retention, your brain works very well. So you're going to be able to have a nice conversation and conversate with people and, be present. That goes a long way. So all these things, man, it's going to make people want to investigate you. The females, like I said, I've been going into work. These girls, they literally interview me, like me and Martin said in the last podcast. They're like, here we got Sebastian. Let's find out. This such. Let's find out. About his ex-girlfriends. Let's find about what he ate for dinner last night. Why did you choose to wear that outfit today, Sebastian? These girls are just asking me a slew of questions, bro, for no reason. It feels like I'm like they're putting out the energy like they don't interact with a lot of guys like me, like I'm different, and that's kind of how it is, man. On semen retention, you end up being different, because you're not doing what other people are doing. You're not draining your life force. You have your life force intact, and you're operating differently. So it goes a long way, man. You're gonna be able to pick and choose. I always say this, be careful, because like I mentioned with the first girl who was comparing me to the stripper, that's somebody who I don't necessarily want to be attracting, but I am. So you got to be careful. Like, female attraction and stuff isn't everything that it's everybody talks about. It's cool. It makes you feel good. Everybody wants to be desired by the opposite sex, but you guys got to be careful, because you're going to attract weird females as well. You know what I'm saying? So be careful out here who you decide to allow into your energy field and who you allow to. Because it can be dangerous, man. They can start love bombing. They can start doing all this type of stuff. And you might get caught into a trap. You might get caught, going down that path. So, man, this video is getting long, bro. It's almost 15 minutes. So I'm gonna sign off. Hopefully you guys got something from that. This coffee is hitting, bro. I'm kind of ranting, but hopefully you guys learned something from that, man. The idea was, they're going to want to investigate you, people. So be careful, use your time wisely, and, use your discernment as decide who you want to be in your life. All right, boys? Much love. Go check out our latest podcast, man, Unchained Podcast. Me and my boy Spirit War Martin. It's posted below. We probably got another one coming up soon for you guys. So much love, man. Signing off. Talk to you guys next time. Peace out.